Hi friends, very good morning all of you. Welcome back to CAP classes. So finally you have completed majority of the exams and you are in the last leg. If you are old syllabus student, only one more to go. If you are new syllabus students, only two more to go. Okay, so I congratulate you on completing the exams irrespective of how you performed, what the result will be. You have written exam in this pandemic with this kind of stressed mind and all. That itself is an achievement. Okay, chalo. Anyway, so in the quick revision classes, last minute revision classes of strategic management, which is for 15 hours and 5 days. Today we reached the last day. Today we do MTP, one model test paper we'll see, one previous year examination suggested answer, questions and answers we see, and also very importantly, the one you have been waiting for, that is the evaluation of answers, how ICA evaluates answers and how they give marks, where the student usually loses marks, where you can get more marks, which is easy area, which is risky area, all these things. Before that, so many students yesterday after writing the auditing examination, so many means so many, they have sent a personalized messages to me saying that my last minute revision and also the accounting standards ka last minute revision in YouTube and this 30 hours of audit revision is highly useful, they said, and because of that they are able to write the exam properly. I'm so happy to be of some help to you. Glad that you understood the concepts and you wrote the exams. I'm very happy for that. So now, without wasting much time, let us go ahead to this mock test paper. So this is November 2019 mock test paper, November 2020 mock test paper. The suggested answer we are looking at is November 2019 suggested answer. Here you can see on the screen, you can see, one second. On the screen you can see, it is October 2020 paper. This is October 2020. That means the latest model test paper, MTP. It is very important for you to understand the model and to understand the examinable points, and also it is very important for you to understand how to score marks and how not to lose marks. As all of you know, whether you are old syllabus student or a new syllabus student, this paper comprises two parts. First part is Enterprise Information System, or EIS we call. In the old syllabus, the same thing is called information technology, and the second part is strategic management. So part A is either EIS or IT, which is for 50 marks. Part B is for strategic management, which is also for 50 marks. As you know, 30% of the marks is allocated for objective type multiple choice questions. 15 marks out of 50. 50 is the part. In that 30% is 15, 1-5. So 15 marks is given for MCQs. Usually in this 15 marks, they'll give you one case study based MCQ. They'll give you some story. After that, they'll give you 5 MCQs. You need to answer them correct. And then they'll give you independent. That means without any case study. In general, they'll give you 10 MCQs with 4 options A, B, C, D. So you need to pick the correct answer. Okay. Normally, like how it is there in auditing, like correct, incorrect statements, true or false statements, along with the reasoning, they give, another 10 to 14 marks they'll give for true or false or correct, incorrect. That is not there in strategic management and EIS, because 30 marks already is given for multiple choice questions or objective. Remaining 35 will be descriptive. In that remaining 35 marks, first question will be compulsory. That will be for 5 marks. And the remaining, after that, they will give you 4 questions. Out of that, you need to write 3 questions. 1 question is choice. Every question will have subparts. Like, if you take question number 4 will have 4A, 4B. So usually it will be for 4 marks, 6 marks, because every question must be for 10 marks. So normally they distribute it as 4 and 6. Sometimes they can do 5 and 5 also. Okay, or they might do 8 and 2 also, who knows. So basically, question will carry 10 marks and in that subparts will be there. Out of 4 questions, 3 you need to write. So 3 into 10 how much? 3 into 10 is 30. 3 into 10 is 30. First question compulsory, that is for 5 marks. 30 plus 5, 35. Then 15 marks objective. In that 15 marks, one case study based 5 marks will be there, and then general 10 bits will be there. The pattern is same for EIS and SM for both old syllabus and new syllabus. It is same. So this is mock test paper of October 2020 taken from our respected ICAI Institute of Chartered Accountants of India's website. Let us go to second part because we are interested in strategic management. EIS and IT, I know that is a nightmare for you, but I am not dealing with that EIS SM paper, EIS and IT paper. So we are dealing only with strategic management, which is part B for 50 marks. In that, there is a case study to start with. Shall we start with this case study? Okay, start reading it. So, Aero Mind Bridge Technologies Limited is a software development company work as a solution provider to airlines industry. The company was established more than a decade ago by Mr. Pranshu Gupta, having experience of working in the United States. His entrepreneurial desires brought him back to India to promote Aero Mind Bridge Technologies Limited. We call the company. So the company started its operations with a meager capital of 10 lakhs with limited workforce. Currently, it enjoys a valuation of more than 50 crores. Almost everybody acknowledged the competency of AMBTL in developing customized softwares for airline industry. So what is your core competency? While reading the question, you should understand the core competency is developing customized software. They might ask this in MCQ. What is the core competency? ABCD. Then the high growth of the company was mainly on account of heavy inflows of funds in airline industry from various big business houses that have diversified into airline industry. So there are big business houses which are diversified into airline industry. Currently, these business houses were in the manufacturing of FMCG, textiles, packaging, etc. Do you understand what it is? Do you understand what they are going to tell? This Go Air. Okay, Go Air belongs to one group, Neswadia group, where they have Bombay Dyeing and Britannia. Okay, so they are into FMCG, they are into textiles. Now they are starting into airlines. That is what they are going to tell. Even this Tata group also has Tata Airlines, no, Tata Vistara. Okay, even they are into FMCG, textiles, packaging, etc. and having good expertise and uniqueness in these industries. So they have expertise in their own industries, but they are investing money in airlines also as a matter of diversification. However, AMBTL saw stagnation in the last 3 years. Last 3 years, there is stagnation. The order position was shrinking day by day. The margins were also reducing. Your profits are falling. Last year was particularly bad for AMBTL and its annual sales reduced by 20% for the first time since its inception. From the beginning, 20% fall in the sales is there for the first time in your life. Negative point. Most of the business houses that had entered into airline industry has less knowledge and experience in the industry. Underline, star mark. No core competencies. So many big business houses entered into airline industry, but still they are losing money. Why? They do not have core competency here. However, their desire to diversify and seeing new opportunity in the airline industry prompted them to invest heavily into the industry. Still, why they are investing money? They are FMCG companies, textile companies, packaging companies, other companies, but still they are pumping in money into airline industry. Why? Because of two reasons. One, they are seeing opportunity. Two, they want to diversify. They do not want to confine themselves into only one thing. They want to diversify. Because of that reason, they are heavily investing money in airlines industry. However, things did not turn out to be as expected. You have expected something else has happened. The tough competition between several players. Underline, there is tough competition. Clearly saying there is tough competition. A reduction in the fare by railways. Railways, they are reducing prices. So more people are going maybe for rail substitutes. And high prices of aviation fuel created problems. High prices. So you are aviation industry. Okay, you are airline company. You are, you are Indigo. You are SpiceJet. One side substitution problem is there. Trains, they are giving cheap tickets. So your customer, instead of buying air ticket from you, he might go to railways. Other side, your supplier, that cost of petrol is increasing day by day. That is supplier. So I have one tension from supplier. And already there is stiff competition. I have tension from rival sellers. So have you understood the language? Michael Porter's 5 forces model. So they are speaking about competition, threat from rival sellers. They are speaking about threat from substitutes. They are competitive pressures from substitutes. They are also saying pressure from substitutes, rival sellers, and suppliers. The sector was not able to generate reasonable profits, thus resulting difficulty in maintaining operations. They were in need for hard to come by capital. Lately, the airlines industry is witnessing some consolidation, with companies planning for mergers or even contemplating closures. Some of them are closing down. Some of them are thinking of mergers. So these two lines probably they have taken from telecom industry. After Reliance Jio launched, there are mergers happening, there are liquidations happening, like that. The general global recession also resulted in the reduction of travel expenditure of corporates, resulting in decrease in order position of AMBTL. So globally there is recession. So people stopped or reduced traveling. So traveling cost of other companies are coming down. If other companies travel more, I will sell more tickets. If they are restricting travel, my sales will fall. Based on the above case scenario, answer the following questions. Identify the nature of diversification by the business houses entering into airline industry. So various business houses, FMCG business houses are there, textile businesses are there, packaging businesses are there. They are entering into airline industry. Is it a concentric diversification? Is it a conglomerate diversification? Is it vertically integrated diversification? Is it horizontally integrated diversification? Vertically integrated diversification. If you say, Pavan sir, it is vertically integrated diversification, your movement from the existing business to new business shall happen in the supply chain, but there is no connection. You are starting a new business which is in no way connected to the existing business. That is unrelated diversification. That means it is conglomerate diversification. 1 mark. 2. The big business houses were in manufacturing of FMCG, textile, packaging, etc., and having good expertise and uniqueness in these industries. So in their industries they are experts, but they are not performing well in airline industry because 1. Non-availability of funds, they don't have funds. 2. Incompetent workforce, their labor, their employees are inefficient, incompetent. 3. Rapid technological changes. And 4. Lacking core competencies. They do not have core competencies. You tell me the answer. A, B, C or D. Which one is correct answer? I want answer from you. Ting, ting, ting. Hello. Answer please. I'm looking at chat box. Very good. Super. I like it. Everybody is saying D. Correct answer. Good. So read the third one. According to Michael Porter's model, identify the competitive pressures faced by the airline industry. What are they? 1. Competitive pressure from rival sellers. 2. Competitive pressure from supplier. 3. Competitive pressure from substitutes. 4. Competitive pressure from buyers. 5. Competitive pressure from new entrants. So combinations they have given, very important. Combinations they have given. You need to read carefully. Is it 1 and 2 and 3? Is it 1 and 3 and 4? Is it 2 and 3 and 5? Is it 1 and 4 and 5? What you need to do, take a pencil. In the exam, take a pencil. Read the question. Competitive pressure among rival sellers. Is it there? Yes. Tick. 2. Is there a threat from suppliers? Yes. Tick. Is there a pressure from substitute products? Yes. Tick. Is there a pressure from buyers? Nothing given in the question which says that the company is facing problem from buyers. Cross. Is there a problem from new entrant? No problem. Cross. So what is correct one? 1 and 2 and 3. That you need to identify in which multiple choice it is there. So identify and tell me which is correct answer. Oh my god, already students saying answer. Jashwin, correct answer. Yeah. Pilto, correct. John, correct. Abhishek, all of you, you are giving correct answer. Very good. So A is the correct answer. Then, from suppliers of Ritik, they have clearly mentioned that prices, raw material prices are increasing. So that is supplies only, no? When raw material prices are increasing, when suppliers are increasing their prices, it is a threat from supplier, clearly given. So, fourth one, AMBTL can be identified as a star as per BCG growth matrix. Basis, the rapid growth it has shown to maintain the market and fuel the growth potential. So, they have growth potential, they are using it. This fuel is not petrol fuel, okay? Fueling growth potential means I am able to explore myself more. Okay, so as of now, the company is a star in BCG. BCG, you remember? You remember BCG? Y-axis, what is that? Market growth. X-axis, market share. High, low, low, high and low, low. So star will be there, question mark will be there, cash cow will be there, and what is the fourth one? Dog will be there. Correct? Now, what they are saying is at present it is star. Okay. For the last 3 years, AMBTL turn into, as per BCG matrix, when its growth slows down. So, is it the problem with my company or it is the problem with the market? Is it the problem with my company or is it the problem with market? They are not saying market share is falling. They are saying market growth is falling. They are saying market growth is falling. When the market growth is falling, what will I become? Tell me. Manjit, your answer is correct. Very good. Good. Ritik, your answer is right. Everybody is giving correct answer. I am happy. So, when the market growth falls, it becomes cash cow. But my dear friends, please be very careful. If the question is, what will be AMBTL as per BCG matrix if the market share falls? If the market share falls, then the answer would have been question mark. Now the answer is cash cow. When the market growth is falling, still you have higher share. That is cash cow. Okay, market growth is falling means y-axis. So in the y-axis, below star, our cash cow is there. Market share is falling is x-axis. So in the x-axis, after star, question mark will come. Please be very careful. Next, last one. Mr. Prashna Gupta, as a core strategist of AMBTL authorized for bringing about strategic change in the company, how will he initiate unfreezing the situation? So situation is to be unfreezed. Okay, so the rigidness should be broken. The ice should be broken. So what to do? A, promoting new ideas throughout the organization. So can you do it with this? Or promoting compliance throughout the organization. Compliance, if you are increasing control. You are asking people to follow law, follow rules. Okay, so how can that bring, some kind of openness to people? Then promoting change in process throughout the organization. Process change. So are you doing any kind of implementation? Are you doing any kind of monitoring and control of strategy? No. So from where change has come? None of the above. So the answer seems to be you can unfreeze the situation through new ideas. Ask people to come up with new ideas. So maybe in a staff meeting you can ask, how can we increase sales? How can we reduce costs? How can we be profitable again? So bringing new ideas. So what I think is some students might not answer that fifth question, unfreezing. If you have common sense, you can write that also. But don't you think out of 5 marks, 4 marks easily you can get? 4 marks easily you can get. That is one. Then, very good. I'm happy that everybody is saying 4 marks. Getting 4 is easy. See, I'll tell you one thing. In strategic management, you can get 45. In strategic management, you can get 45. One of my old students, not now, some 8 years, 9 years back. Now, she's a chartered accountant working with Tata Motors in India's implementation. She told me one thing, okay. She's a very good student. She told me one thing. Pavan sir, IT, information, those days it is information technology. IT, I have written for 5 marks. Strategic management, I have written for full 50 marks. If I pass in the exam, credit goes to you. 5 marks I have written in IT, that's all. Can you believe she got 47 marks? She passed. She got 47 marks. That means almost all the 47 marks are from strategic management only. So that is also possible. That is also possible. Okay. Now read the B question. Members of infinite care. These are general MCQs. Okay. No connection with case study. No connection with case study. These are general case studies. General questions. Members of Infinite Care, an NGO, have met and determined that they need to formulate a philosophical basis for their activities. So for your present activities, you are putting one philosophical basis. NGO, no? Thereby have come up with a statement. They have developed a statement. Provide children till age 12, living in homeless or living in low income situations with the essential items they need to thrive at home, at school, at play. What is this? Is it a vision statement? Is it a business definition? Is it goal and objective? Is it mission? A, B, C, D. You tell me what is the correct answer you think. Tell me what is correct answer. A, B, C or D. Is it vision statement, mission or business definition or goals and objectives? Tell me fast. I have got answers in my response box. Yeah. Everybody is saying yeah. My dear friends, yeah is not correct answer. Vision statement. If it is vision statement, I am telling you. Vaishnav, it is not C also. C is wrong. B is wrong. Ray. Yeah, B. None of you gave the correct answer. All the answers are wrong. Hold on for 1 second. I'll tell you. If it is a vision, it should describe what you want to be in the future. What you want to be in the future. You understand? So in this statement, if you observe, are you speaking about in future what is your desired image? In future, what is your desired image? Are you speaking in that sentence? The answer is no. Is it the business definition? No. Is it your performance standard, performance yardstick, measurement? No. Then how can it be a goal or objective? It explains the present situation. A mission statement is top level's answer to a question of what business you are in, who are you, what are you at present, purpose, mission. So reading theory and understanding concepts is important to write even this 1 mark questions. So the answer is D, mission. The answer is D, mission. See, Sports Spirit is a medium-sized sports retailer. It currently operates 3 shops in the city at center locations. The management of Sports Spirit has a very careful recruitment policy. What policy? Recruitment policy. Understand? Any applicant must have passion for sport. So I am giving one advertisement in newspaper. Wanted marketing managers. Wanted sales guys. Wanted administration officers, wanted receptionist, wanted accountant. I am giving one advertisement, but what am I saying? I am saying you should have passion for sport because you are dealing with sports goods. You should have passion for sport. This is what I am saying. Which of the following functional strategies would best describe by SS? Is it a human resource strategy? Is it a financial strategy? Is it an operation strategy? Is it a marketing strategy? What strategy it is? Answer. Oh my God, already I got answer. Yeah, human resource. Yeah, very good. All of you, superb. Hey, but I'll tell you one thing, okay? Point number 1, examination atmosphere is not there. Point number 2, a wise man sitting in front of you through technology is reading the question carefully, analyzing, interpreting and doing so much of drama when it comes to recruitment policy. Then also your mind half the time is telling wrong answer. Imagine in the examination what will happen. In the examination you will do only one thing. Allah Malik. So maintain your calmness, okay? In the exam, if you read carefully, you will understand it. Tension, exam will spoil. With tension, exam will spoil. Okay, so what is this? Recruitment policy, no? Recruitment policy means HR. Next, D. D Limited is an international clothing retailer. So what are you doing? International clothing retailer. Okay, the company is making the following decisions. One, should another range of shops be established? Shall I start new shops? Expansion. Should the company float more share capital? Oh my god. Shall I issue new shares? Shall I increase my share capital? Corporate level decision. Share capital increase cannot be decided by functional level guy, no? Marketing guy, if he goes to board of directors and says, sir, increase the share capital, sir. Board of directors will kiss you with the left shoe. Look at your sales. Why do you need my share capital? Then 3. How will premises be fitted out for the new range of shops? Like, shop premises, how to take the premises, how to fit, how to establish, a particular showroom, all these things. Which of the above decisions will be taken by corporate level managers? Only A. Only 1, A. Only 2, B. C, 1 and 2. D, 2 and 3. What is the answer? Simple. Top level managers will not do this. Top level managers will not do this. When you take one shop, how to fit the premises and all, be it interiors, be it window displays and all, that is operational guy. Branch manager will look after. If you are a top level guy, you'll do 1 and 2. So it is, ta-da, C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. If they ask you which of the above decisions will be made by functional level manager, then your answer is 3. It is not there now, but if that is the question, they will give 3. Then that is the correct answer. Strategic group mapping helps in 1. Identifying the strongest rival companies. B. Identifying the weakest rival companies. C. Identifying both the strongest and weakest rival companies. D. None of the above. Do you remember on the second day of the revision, we have discussed strategic group mapping. You will come to know both. C. Correct answer. Very good. C. Everybody is saying C. C is the correct answer. Identifying weakest and strongest competitors. Next, low cost, differentiation and focus are A. SBU level strategies, B. Corporate level strategies, C. Business level strategies, D. Functional level strategies. Actually, this is not there, okay? SBU level strategies bolke there is nothing. This is the manufactured answer. If a person is putting a tick on strategic levels, SBU level strategies, you have to take him to 7th floor, throw him from there. Now tell me, what is the answer? A, B, C, or D? Don't tell A. B, C, D, anything you can tell. They are business level strategies. Correct. On the first day itself, I told you. Business level strategies. Then G. Supply chain refers to linkage between supply chain. You remember supply chain, raw material, logistics, storage, manufacturing, distribution chain, customer. So, who all are linked in supply chain? Suppliers, customers, manufacturers, all of the above. What is the correct answer? Correct answer is all of the above. Ta-da! Okay, are we done? Next, when two organizations combine to increase their strength and financial gains along with reducing competition. So, what is your objective? Strengthen financial gains, increase strengths, get more financial gains, and reduce competition. You want to reduce competition. Is it a hostile takeover? No. Is it liquidation? Seriously, where is liquidation here? 3. Is there a merger? 4 is there an acquisition, one company acquiring another company. So what is the correct answer? Ta-da! C is the correct answer. Merger is the correct answer. Hostile takeover means financially strong company is forcefully taking over financially weak company, though the other company is not intending. If the other company is intending, it will become acquisition. If the other company is not intending, but still you have taken it over, it is hostile takeover. For example, RBI, Lakshmi Vilas Bank and DCB now. That is a hostile takeover. Lakshmi Vilas Bank management and shareholders, they are saying no. But RBI said, shut your mouth. Okay. Then, which of the following would be chosen by the core strategist to implement operational control? Underline operational control. Do you remember what is this? There are so many types of controls. Organization level control, then management control, then operation control. 3 controls are there. If you remember in our study material, I have given one beautiful diagram also with an arrow like this. Lowest level, it is called operational control. Middle level, it is called management control. Top level, it is called strategic control, organization control. Okay. So, which of the following would be chosen by the core strategist to implement operational control? Is it premise control? Premise control is strategic control. Special alert control, strategic control. Implementation control, strategic control. Budgetary control is an operational control. Ta-da! So, what is the correct answer? D. Correct. So, now you tell me guys, out of 10 questions, how many questions you can write properly? Is it 10 out of 10 or is it 8 out of 10? If you are able to answer 7, I am happy. If you are able to 7, I am happy. Okay, first student is saying 8, second student 8, third student 9. Good. Next 7, next 8. Oh, anyone who says 10 by 10? Hey, if I write exam, will I get 10 by 10? General knowledge doubt. Sare, already we are writing exam. Why are you teasing us? Sare, leave us, Sare. Well, anyway, you should be happy that you are getting over these exams in 1 day, 2 days. Happy now. So shall we go to second question? From second question onwards, it is descriptive. Okay. Now look here. Delta Company is an organization specializing in information technology enabled services and communications business. Last year, the organization had successfully integrated an artificial intelligence tool named Juice into the existing ERP system. Okay, the AI tool using deep learning technique provided a digital leap transformation in various business processes and operations. It has significantly diminished the role played by specialist manager in the middle management. Story, screenplay, drama, salt, pepper, dialogues. Nothing is relevant. Close your eyes. In the whole story, what is happening? Because of you developing some technology, the number of middle level managers is coming down. The number of middle level managers is coming down. This is a classic example of hourglass model. Hourglass model, you remember? Do you remember hourglass? Previously, old days, there will be one glass. Okay. Time. This is hourglass. So, an organization structure where wide corporate level, wide operational level with a very narrow middle level. This middle level work is substituted by technology. An organization implementing technological processes to reduce the middle level management. That structure is called hourglass model. This is called hourglass model. What is the advantage of hourglass model? Work will be smooth, errors will be less, technology will make you work more efficient and up to date. What is the disadvantage? There is no direct link between this lower level managers and the topmost level managers. Because there is no proper coordination, there is a missing human touch. There is a missing human touch. So you are working with machines, you are not working with your boss who is a human being. So the morale of functional level managers can be lower. The the prospects, career growth will be lower for lower level managers, because they cannot all of a sudden become top level managers and directors now, and middle level managers are not there. These are the advantages, disadvantages of hourglass model. So what is that middle level management? This technological tool, in addition to saving organizational costs by replacing many tasks of the middle management, has also served as a link between top and bottom. They are explaining everything about hourglass model. If you are smart enough, I am telling you, if you are smart enough, if I am the student, from this question I can write the answer. If you know that it is hourglass model, you will put the heading, the company is implementing, the company is migrating towards an hourglass organizational structure. After that, from the question itself, you can take the data and you can write the answer. Shall we see the answer? Now this is, I think, suggested answer of the next year. Mock test paper answers. This is the one. Wide at the top, narrow in the middle, wide again at the bottom. Okay, so read this. Read the answer. Student is asking, sir, is it necessary to draw diagram? 200%. 200% necessary, not 100%. 200% necessary. You have not drawn diagram, 2 marks gone. I'm serious. You have not drawn diagram, 1-2 marks gone. Portfolio management, Boston Consulting Group, GE matrix, Arthur D. Little matrix, expansion, retrenchment, then organizational structure, functional structure, then this divisional structure, M-form structure, SBU structure, experience curve, product life cycle. Any question where there is a diagram in ICI study material, any question where there is a diagram in the study material I have given to you, cap classes, Pavan Kumar study material I have given to you. If there is a diagram, you need to draw the diagram in the exam. That's all. Not all okay. Sometimes, we'll put fancy diagrams also. They are not required. But all these diagrams, you have to write. Okay, next. So this question is over. 2 is over. Next, 3. So 2 is compulsory question. Okay, 5 marks question, compulsory question. From 3 onwards, if you observe, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 questions are there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of this, you have to write only 3. Out of that, you need to write only 3. Safira, formally, the answer, formally. If you speak formally, officially, no. But informally, yes. Okay. Then third one, write short note on expansion through acquisitions and mergers. Guys, can you tell me expansion through acquisitions and mergers in 2 sentences? 2 sentences are very strong points. Above that, your answer should be built. 2 are very strong points. Already I told you. Mergers and acquisitions, when we are discussing MCQs, already I told you the answer for this. What is that? If it is a merger, something like an amalgamation in the nature of merger. So it is strengthening the business to achieve financial goals for the business strength and growth. You work together. No company control the other company. This is merger. Acquisition means one company is acquiring the other company. So the second company could be killed also after the takeover. You might kill the second company after takeover. Okay, so the differentiating point between merger and acquisition is merger, both the companies will have same, interest even after the transaction, whether it is merger or acquisition happens. But in case of acquisition, what happens? One company controls the other company. One company controls the other company. Yes, correct. Ritik, your answer is right. Control and identity, yes. Control will go to one company, identity will be one company, second company will be killed. Classic example, Vodafone, Hutch. Hutch and Vodafone. Vodafone has taken over Hutch. Today, where is Hutch? Died. Okay, Vodafone is controlling. Obviously, 100% is Vodafone now. But Vodafone idea, it is a merger. It is not acquisition, it is a merger. Then would you agree, how would you argue that research and development personnel are important for effective strategy implementation? Very important question. Interesting question. Actually, this is not a direct question, okay? To write answer for this kind of questions, you should have smartness. Okay, and I'll tell you one thing. So many students will come with this observation, okay? Pavan sir, actually what happened, Pavan sir, this third question is there now, Pavan sir. One very easy question they have given, Pavan sir, and one difficult question they have given, Pavan sir. Oh. So ICA is preparing question paper. If we can write one bit, second bit will not be able to write. That is how they prepared question paper. Majority of cases it will be like that only. No need to get panic. Thoroughly write one question, second question, whatever write it. That's all. So in research and development, what we need to write is this R&D executives are there, no? R&D personnel, they have a very big strategic role to play in implementing the strategy. Build core competency, uniqueness. Correct. Ritik, your answer is correct. But building core competencies and uniqueness in R&D, you are speaking about business level, darling. You are speaking about business level strategy. They are asking about strategy implementation. So you need to come one step down to functional level. Customize the answer one step down to customer level. So research and development executives have to focus on product development. Just when correct, product development, improvisation to existing product, developing user friendly technology, giving more benefits to customer, customizing the products to suit the preferences of this end users, helping better marketing of the product. These are ground level things R&D people can do. This is the answer. 5 points, 5 marks, enough. You understand? Then what benefits accrue by following a strategic approach to management? Do you remember first day we discussed this and I told you this is very important question. Nothing but importance of strategic management. What are the benefits of implementing strategic management? Longevity of business. Okay. Anything else? Very good. Abhishek, you are right. Strategic management helps an organization to be more proactive and less reactive. Instead of being reactive, the company will be proactive. It develops a sense of dynamism. First one. Second one, strategic management, it develops a framework for decision making for the managers. It develops a framework for decision making. You understand? Next one. Do you remember 4 things we have discussed? Core competencies, correct. Very good, Jasmine. Acts as a corporate defense mechanism and it reduces what? Do you remember? Terminology. It reduces not pitfalls. It reduces costly mistakes. It avoids and reduces costly mistakes. You remember? Costly mistakes. This kind of terminology if you write. A proper fit with the environmental changes. 4 points you have written. Bas. If you use proper terminology, you will get more marks. Mission statement of a company focuses on the question who we are and what we do. Explain briefly. Laddu question, LKG question. A mission statement explains. You have to start with, according to Peter Drucker, the mission statement is the answer for the questions faced by the top level management. What business we are in. Like that, you need to start. Then you need to write mission statement is blah blah blah. After that, do you remember uniqueness, bringing uniqueness, okay, and boundaries to the current activities. What are the present technology, product, customer and markets the company is pursuing? Present, current. You understand? What capabilities you have at present? That is this answer. Identify 3 aspects of impact of IT systems on business process reengineering. Again a laddu question. And list 3 areas where it improves, where it provides business value. Efficiency, effectiveness and innovation. Business process reengineering will improve efficiency, effectiveness and innovation. And 3 aspects of impact of IT systems on business process reengineering. Do you remember 5 things are given in the study material? So what are they? Reduced cycle time, increased quality, reduced, customer complaints. Customer complaints will come down, quality will enhance, and the product, this production cycle is there, no? Order fulfillment cycle, that duration comes down, time comes down, cost comes down, quality increases, customer satisfaction increases. That is what the answer should be. Let us see what is the answer there. Advantages of flowchart. What is this? This is EIS. Where is our oh, this is suggested answer. No, we want MTP ka answers, bhai sahab. Yes, this is the one. This is question paper. Where is answer paper? Ting ting ting. Ha, this one. Acquisition mergers, R&D, mission statement. Ha, this one. IT impact. Compression of time. This is what I told you. Time will come down. Overcoming restrictions, restructuring relationships. Then I told you efficiency, effectiveness, innovation. So see the answer. See the answer. How many lines are there? 3 bullet points above, 3 bullet points below. 6 lines. If you know the answer, answer can be written in 1 minute. How many minutes? 1 minute. But if you do not know, you will write the whole business process reengineering. Business process reengineering refers to fundamental rethinking and radical redesign of the, and then you start with a business process comprises of set of inputs interrelated. Hello. Who is asking you Ramayana Mahabharata? The IT impact on business process reengineering includes, hello, wait, who asked you that? The core business processes are broadly categorized into 3. Who asked you that? Don't write all Ramayana Mahabharata, that 3 bullet points, that 3 bullet points. It is very difficult to write this kind of specific answers, but if you write specific answer, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Okay. So this is the question, and then 4A is over, 4B is over, 5A is over. Distinguish between cost leadership and differentiation. Aha na Raja. If you cannot write this question, what to do? Go to 7th floor. Cost leadership and differentiation you should be able to write properly, okay? And remember one very important thing. Whenever they ask you distinguish between A and B, like a LKG student, you don't need to draw table, not required. Table showing differences between cost leadership and differentiation, particulars, cost leadership, differentiation, 1 meaning, 2 not required. Don't write a table, because to write table you should have a superior level of knowledge. Simple. Put the heading cost leadership. Write 4-5 points under that. After that, put the heading differentiation strategy. Write 4-5 points after that. Enough. You do not need to prepare a table. You do not need to prepare a table. Okay, now look here. Cost leadership emphasizes how they are writing. First cost leadership, after that differentiation. Even if you write cost leadership first 4-5 lines, after that differentiation 4-5 lines is also enough. Don't prepare a table. Writing answer in table is very difficult. You understand? So this one is over. After that, what is the next question? Explain the concept of experience curve and highlight its relevance in strategic management. What can be simple question than this? Do you remember? In our material, we discussed it in the last class, day 3 class, we have discussed portfolio management and experience curve. In that, do you remember? Experience curve also I have shown the time and cost on the y-axis and the number of units produced or the repetitively tasks done on the x-axis, and the curve appears like this. Curve appears like this. Do you remember? And then you need to explain that. That's all. Correct. Ritik, your answer is right. So, where is the answer? Experience curve. If someone again asks, sir, shall I write a diagram, sir? I'll kill you. Ray. S-shaped curve is product life cycle, रे चंबू. अम्मा, मैं क्या करूं? Ray, S-shaped curve is product life cycle. Do you remember introduction, growth, maturity, decline? This is not S-shaped curve. This is how you lose marks. If you do not know, don't be a loose tongue, okay? This is experience curve. Then, sir, after writing some brief introduction, shall we write these special bullet points? Correct. हो सकता है, Abhishek, that is allowed. That is allowed. For MCQ only, yes, Ritik, right. Abhishek, your question is absolutely right. You can write the introduction in 2-3 lines. After that, you can write the bullet points. But how beautiful your introduction is or how worst your introduction is, not even half mark will be given for that. But if you write wrong introduction, they will cut marks. So better straight to go to the point. Whatever they are asking, give that only. No beating around the bush. I remember in my +1, I studied in Andhra Pradesh. There we call it junior inter. Okay, in junior college, there is one English teacher. So he's a retired professor. He retired from the college, but he is doing a part-time, teacher in our college. A very good teacher, very good teacher. So he has some 40-45 years of experience in teaching, and he is a paper setter, paper evaluator, and in that board of intermediate in the state, he is one of the big guys. He told one thing, okay, during pre-finals, he told one thing. They will ask you one question. They will ask you one question. If the question belongs to Rabindranath Tagore's Gitanjali, whatever the question is, first para, Shri Rabindranath Tagore, right when he is born, what he has done, who he is, what skills he has, write first about Rabindranath Tagore. I am like, okay. Then second para, about Gitanjali, as a book what it is. Write one full para. Para means not 1-2 lines, 10-15 lines. Write about. Then come to the present question. I'm like, what? So you ask any question, first you will start with, William Wordsworth is, Shakespeare is, John Keats is, La Belle Dame Sans Merci, John Keats. First you write, beta, that is +1. That is how they give marks. Unfortunately, they spoiled you. In 10th class, I see the people who get 95, 96, 97, 98. And when they come to CA intermediate and CA final, when I ask a question, they give shit. They don't give answer. They give shit. And then with a very irritated face, I'll ask the question, how did you get 97 in your +1? Then they say, We wrote same shit. For this shit only they give 97 marks. So remember, that kind of thing, is not required and it won't work here. I respect my teachers and personally he is my favorite. That is how the system works there. This is how the system works here. You understand? So, no need to write introduction also. Business process reengineering. What is business? What is process? What is business process? What is reengineering? No need to introduce. They asked 2 parameters. What are the aspects? Straight, the aspects are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Khatam. That's all. So, experience curve. Now, the second para is very interesting. The implication, they asked you what is experience curve, how it is relevant in strategic management. What is experience curve and how it is relevant in strategic management. So, they have written second para, very interesting. The implication is that larger firms in an industry would tend to have lower unit cost as compared to smaller organizations, thereby they get competitive cost advantage. This is what you need to write. If you write this sentence, if I am the person evaluating your paper, I'll give 2 marks. For this single sentence, I'll give 2 marks. Student is asking, sir, for 6 marks, only this much is required. Enough. 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 For 6 marks, 6 points are enough. 3 bullet points, 3 bullet points. Even if you write 25 points also, if it is not relevant, you will not get marks now. Okay. So this is over. Next. What is the next one? Next one is cost leadership differentiation is over. Experience curve is over. What is corporate culture and how, and it is both strength and weakness of an organization. Very good question. Corporate culture. What is corporate culture? As an individual, how I behave, my attitude, how I am made up is characteristics, morals and ethics. How an organization behaves, how the work flows, how a person inside the organization behaves with a person outside the organization, how the people inside the organization behave with themselves, the value system of the promoters, the morals and ethics they follow, all these things put together will become corporate culture. Do you remember a strategy supportive corporate culture is a strength and works like a foundation block, stepping stone. A culture which is not accepted by the employees, where there is a resistance to change, is not a good fit with the strategy, and it is a stumbling block which hampers the progression. Sir, what you are talking, sir? Terminology as it is, whatever is there in the textbook, I am telling you. So first unit write 3 points here. 1, what is corporate culture? 1 para. Then side heading, corporate culture as a strength, when there is a good fit between strategy and corporate culture, when the corporate culture is accepted by the employees, then the communication process will be easier, the decision making will be easier, strategy implementation will be easier, it improves the commitment of the staff to achieve higher. Super points you have written. Then corporate culture as a weakness. A weak corporate culture will have no fit between the strategy and the culture, and because of the employees or human resources resistance to change, it creates a difficulty in implementation of the strategy. The employee morale will be lower, employee commitment level will be lower, they will not work like soldiers in implementation of the strategy. This you need to write. So you understand terminology. So first they have written corporate culture. So what is the meaning? It refers to company's values, beliefs, business principles, traditions and the way of operating and internal work environment. So that is the meaning they have written. A culture grounded in values, practices, behavioral norms that match what is needed for good strategy execution helps energize people throughout the company. This is strategy supportive culture. So culture is both a strength and a weakness as follows. Culture as a strength. I told you all the points. You remember communication, decision making, cooperation, commitment. Look here. As a strength, culture can facilitate communication, decision making, control, create cooperation, commitment. An organization's culture could be strong and cohesive. Cohesive means together. When it conducts its business according to a clear and explicit set of principles and values, which the management devotes considerable time to communicating to employees and which values are shared widely across the organization. Do you remember? It is the responsibility of the top level management or the board of directors or the promoters of the company to have a strong culture system with values and ethics, and they have to communicate this in exciting terms throughout the organization. Even in vision statement, this will come. A vision statement must be properly communicated to all the levels of management so that it brings unanimity of the purpose. It brings excitement to the people. Same thing. Culture as a weakness. What will happen? Resistance to change, lack of commitment, no employee loyalty. Employees are not committed to the company. Look here. Culture as a weakness. As a weakness, culture may obstruct implementation of strategy by creating resistance to change. An organization's culture could be characterized as weak when many subcultures exist. So whatever the organization culture is, people are not accepting. In the employees, there are so many behavioral patterns, there are so many subcultures. So no one is respecting you. In such organizations, employees do not have sense of commitment and loyalty. With this, we completed this MTP. Okay, so what did you understand from this? It is not the quality of answer, it is not the quantity of or the size of the answer, it is the quality of the answer which gives you marks. It is the quality of the answer which gives you marks. You understand? So it is very, very, very important for you to write brief and meaningful answers. Brief and meaningful answers. 15 marks objective type. In EIS 15 marks, here 15 marks. So out of 30, you can get easily 20-25. Easily. Okay. Then strategic management descriptive 35 marks. You can kill 30 marks easily. Then obviously you will get 50-55 marks. Even if you are very weak in EIS also. You understand? This is MTP discussion.